today on Weekly Wire. South Washington County celebrates Night to Unite and National Night Out.
We spend some time on the links with a local Cottage Grove golfer.
Plus, get some water conservation tips. Hello, I'm Ann Schweisguth.
And I'm Justin Atkinson. If you commute across the Wakota Bridge, you've noticed some changes. MnDOT began work to widen and resurface the bridge deck over Concord Street. The westbound lanes in the 494 bridge will be reduced from 5 to 3 lanes in the work zone, and the Maxwell Avenue ramp to westbound 494 will be closed. The detour for this ramp closure will be Bailey Road to eastbound 494 to Lake Road and then back to westbound 494. Work is expected to be completed by fall 2019.
This past weekend, several preschoolers ran the tiny Tot Triatholon at the Healthy Sports Center. These young athletes rode their push bikes, tricycles, and big wheels down the sidewalk at Madison's Place, then ran through the playground and swam across the splash pad to the finish line. All participants received a prize for their efforts. Well, on Tuesday, neighborhoods in Woodbury, Cottage Grove, and Newport gathered to have block parties to celebrate Night to Unite, a night to build stronger communities by getting to know your neighbors and local public safety employees.
In St. Paul Park, the Public Safety Department held their annual National Night Out party at Heritage Park.
It's National Night Out. It's a get-together of neighbors.
I'm Pee Wee with Newport Lions and St. Paul Park Lions Club. We're up here at National Night Out. Tonight we gave away 460 hot dogs, 300 bags of chips, and 12 cases of pop, 3 cases of water to anybody that came up here at National Night Out to enjoy the evening.
Come see all the neighbors I haven't seen all summer because everybody's so busy. We did everything. We ran through the hose, we ate hot dogs, we went around and seen what the Public Works has to offer. We went and looked at the fire trucks. We got a bonus. There was a helicopter here tonight, so all the kids got to see a helicopter.
These events, you get to meet a lot of people, and local people, and they get to know who you are and what you do.
I think this event is important because it brings neighbors together. I mean, there's nothing better than having a close, tight-knit community.
And seeing everybody, the kids saying hi to each other that they haven't seen since school. It's really fun part of it.
We come every year just to come and see, just to say hi, if nothing else.
Well, St. Paul Park always knows how to throw a good party, and their next big bash will be next weekend at Heritage Days.
Yeah, the annual community festival kicks off on August 17th and will have several activities happening off Broadway Avenue.
The parade will begin at Heritage Park on Saturday, August 18th and march down Summit Avenue, turn on Broadway, and finish on 3rd.
Activities during the festival include mud volleyball, a car show, a nighttime performance from the band Rock Gods, and fireworks.
You can find more information on the St. Paul Park Heritage Days 2018 Facebook page.
Woodbury's fall recreation brochure is now available. Residents can get information on free programs like Big Truck Day and performances in the park and sign up for several family-friendly activities. You can register online at woodburyrecreation.com.
And speaking of recreation, on August 18th, you can walk, run, bike, or rollerblade the first Ride, Stride, or Glide event. You bring your mode of travel to the Colby Lake Park Pavilion at 8 a.m. You can pay at the event. Cost is $5 for 18 and under, $10 for over 18, and $20 for a family of 3 or more.
If you're looking for a way to get to the State Fair this year, bus services will be departing from the Cottage Grove Park and Ride. Express buses leave every 30 minutes and cost $5 for a round trip. Kids ages 4 and under ride for free. Buses run during the week from 9 a.m. until midnight and from 8 a.m. until midnight on weekends.
They say in golf, the most important shot is your next one. While one local resident has been taking his next shot in Cottage Grove for over 50 years. Meet Ted Malmsten.
Well, I started playing when I was about 13 years old. I think it's a humbling experience. One day you can play well, and the next day you just can't play well. It just happens.
Oh!
I think golf teaches about life, that there are ups and downs in life, and you have to learn to stay with it regardless of the situation. Oh, the biggest challenge for me in playing golf, I think, is to be consistent. Some days you hit the ball well, the next day you don't. We moved in Cottage Grove the fall of 1965, and we've stayed in the same house ever since. I started working at River Oaks in the summer of 1992. That was the second year that it was open. When I first started, there was a lot more rough and took a longer play. But now they've really changed the course. It's a good course. We have a lot of compliments on the condition of the course, and they continue to do a good job in keeping the course up. While working here at River Oaks, I started out as a starter ranger. You would drive around making sure play kept up with each other, and if there were incidents, you could help out.
River Oaks, Ted speaking.
About 7-8 years ago, I changed to come into the pro shop. It's where we sell the goods, the tickets, equipment.
Have fun.
My final thoughts working at River Oaks, it's been a great 27 years so far. I've enjoyed every minute of it. I've had tremendous bosses that I got along with well, and I enjoy the people coming in. I have a good time with them. It's been good for me. When I don't work, I can play. Well, my lifelong passion would be to continue to play golf as long as I can. My uncle played until he was 98, so I would like to see if I couldn't keep going as well.
What?
My name is Ted Malmsten, and this is my Cottage Grove.
You can visit the River Oaks Golf Course website for information on tee times and golf lessons.
A few years ago, thousands of volunteers participated in one of the largest Feed My Starving Children events in Woodbury. On October 4th through the 7th, 19,000 volunteers will be needed to pack meals in 2-hour shifts at the Health East Sports Center. The goal is to pack over 5 million meals for children all over the world. You can sign up at woodburyfeeds.org.
The Cottage Grove Arts Commission is teaming up with the Celebrating Diversity Committee to bring a special summer concert and performance to Cottage Grove. On August 16th at 6:30 p.m., Aztec dancers and other local performers will be at Peter Thompson Park to provide free entertainment. Bring a lawn chair or blanket and enjoy the evening as a community.
Cottage Grove residents can learn more about the city's budget on August 22nd. The city administrator and finance director will present information on the proposed 2019 budget and then answer questions during a live Facebook session. Anyone with a computer, smartphone, or tablet can participate by visiting the City of Cottage Grove's Facebook page at 3 p.m. on the 22nd. You can also submit your budget questions ahead of time through email. Well, water conservation has been a big topic locally for the past few years.
Not only does it help to not waste water, but if we can use less water, it can also help us save on our city water bill.
Recently, we worked with the City of Cottage Grove to put this video together with some helpful tips.
Good morning, Agent H2O.
Good morning.
We've got a situation. It's our old friend, Mr. Goldthumb. He's wasting water at a staggering rate. We need you to pay him a visit.
I understand. Hello, Gold Thumb.
Agent H2O, how are you?
I hear you're having a water issue here.
No issue. I have plenty of water.
Yes, that's the issue. You're wasting a lot of water.
What do you mean?
For one, you don't need to run the water while you shave or brush your teeth. Instead of running water to wash dishes, plug the sink and fill it with a little water. Why is this sink running?
I'm waiting for it to get cold so I can have a cold drink.
Try filling up a water jug and putting it in the fridge. Water conservation is important and we all need to do our part. If that doesn't convince you, I do have a copy of your water bill. Let me show you one more thing. Exercise. This is your water meter. Usually it's located in the lower level of your home in a utility room. If you check this every morning for 5 days, it'll give you an idea of how much water you're actually using. It's also the fastest way to check if your home has a leak in it.
Thanks, Agent H2O.
A big thanks to our actors in that piece. We'll have another Agent H2O episode coming out in a few weeks.
That video will focus on outdoor water conservation tips.
Now here's a quick look at some upcoming events happening around the South Washington County area you might want to check out. Well, I can't believe it, but the primary election is already up August 14th.
Yeah, and during the primary, you can actually vote for the governor of choice for your political party.
That's right. There'll be a governor on the ballot. There's also going to be Washington County has a couple of seats up, and then some other seats. But you can actually go to the Secretary of State's website, actually look at a sample ballot for where you are, and find out what you're going to vote for.
Yeah, and again, that day is going to be August 14th, and the polls open 7 a.m. to 8 p.m.
All right, get out and vote. We'll see you next week.